Hey there, it's Tiffany of Clarity, Confidence, Courage, Women's Empowerment. Welcome or welcome back. Today, we're going to be focusing on the winter arc, what it is, why it's important, and how you can use it to focus on your 2025 goals. Now, as always, before we jump into the content, be sure to share, like, and subscribe so other women just like you can find this channel and level up their lives. So in case you didn't know, I grew up in Michigan. And I used to see the winter months as a time to just hibernate and eat a bunch of food for the holidays. It's like my brain would just go offline because I knew it was getting cold, it was dark, it was dreary. And usually this lasted from like October to March. And in my brain, I used to believe that January was the time to hit my goals and create a New Year's resolution. I always thought like, okay, you do your New Year's resolution in December, and then we're going to hit our goals for January. Then I'm going to start the diet plan. Then I'm going to do all this stuff that I didn't do the year before. I'm going to suddenly, January is the magical time where it's all going to happen. But that is not usually what happened. Usually January would come around and I'd kind of do my goals a little bit for the first couple weeks, and then I would slack off. And I look back and realize like, dang, I kind of wasted the winter because I really didn't do anything productive. I just like allowed myself to shut off instead of allowing myself to rev up. So now as I've gotten older and I've gotten really serious about my personal development journey, I started to realize this season is not just about hibernation. It's a time of preparation, growth, and strategic planning. And that is what the winter arc is all about. This concept of the winter arc refers to a period where people can use the coldest, darkest days of the year to refocus, revitalize, and really prepare for the new year and their new goals. So here's how to use the winter months to set yourself up for a powerful year ahead. And when I say winter months, it can be October through January or October through December, whatever works for you. The first thing is to reflect and reset. These winter months are ideal to slow down and reflect on your journey. What worked for you in 2024? What didn't? Consider journaling, or just meditating or going for quiet walks to really think about these questions to reconnect with your purpose and assess your goals. When you're able to reflect, you create clarity, helping you see the bigger picture and really identify the areas where you might need to grow or change or make some transformations. And what I love about this idea of October through December or January is that we just came off of, the summer months. And usually summer is where we're traveling and we're relaxing and we're having fun. So like when summer is over and we don't have a whole lot to do, kids are going back to school, maybe we're gearing up for going back to work. And yeah, the holidays are coming, but there's not a lot of stuff that absolutely needs to get done. So you have the time to really get this work done. Number 2, build your 2025 vision. This is the time to dream big. With the quiet of winter, you have a chance to envision where you want to be by the end of 2025. Write down your goals, but don't stop there. Create a vivid picture of what you want your life to look like. What does it look like? How do you feel? What are you doing in that picture? What are you doing daily? Use this vision as your guiding light. The more you can see it in your mind, the closer you can manifest it into your reality. So if you want to get a new car, what does that car look like? Does it have leather interior? What do you see? Where do you see yourself driving that car? Like envision it in your mind if it's on your list and make it real in here first so that eventually it can show up in your 3D reality. Number 3, set intentional goals. Once you have your vision, break it down into bite-sized pieces so that you can create actionable goals. I like to say tangible, things that you feel like you can realistically accomplish. And make sure the goals are specific and measurable, because you want to be able to achieve them within clear timelines. Winter is the time to set the foundation when you're resting, when everyone is kind of settled down a little bit. And remember, balance your goals in all areas of your life: your career, your relationships, your health, your finances, your personal growth. Like, make sure the goals that you set for yourself take into account every aspect of your life. And don't get me wrong, getting married or having children may not be one of your goals. So the family goal may not be as high as the finance goal. Or maybe the career goal is something that you really want to focus on. Just make sure you take time to think about each sector of your life. Number 4, develop new habits. As the quote says, people do not decide their future. They decide their habits, and their habits decide their future. So use winter to cultivate habits that support the vision for 2025, whether it's building a consistent morning routine, or maybe you want to start incorporating 30 minutes of exercising into your daily routine. Maybe it's learning a new skill set. It doesn't really matter what it is. Now is the time to nurture these habits so that they're firmly established by the time the year rolls around. And hey, even if you only wake up 10 minutes earlier, start practicing now. Use this time between October and December as your practice round. Use it to practice setting new habits. And again, make sure those habits are tied to the vision so that you can, by the time you get to January, it's like clockwork. It's like you got it. You're in a groove. You've got the momentum. Number 5, reorganize and declutter. Use this time to take advantage of the slowness of winter. Use it to declutter your physical and mental space, clearing out what doesn't serve you, old clothes, old furniture. And you want to make sure that you're in an environment that really can free up your energy for growth. But if you have clutter and junk and stuff everywhere, it's time to think through what needs to go. And again, this could be decluttering your home, organizing your workspace, or decluttering your mindset, shedding old beliefs, and creating space to allow new opportunities and goals to really manifest in your life. I personally have decided to change up my wardrobe for the winter months. I threw out a lot of clothes. When I say throw out, I just mean I gave it away. There's some things that I recycled. There's just a lot of stuff I got rid of because I was like, you know what? I'm a new Tiffany, and I plan to create a new version of myself for the new year. So I might as well start now. Number 6, focus on self-care and renewal. Winter is the season of rest and renewal. So use this time to nurture your body and your mind. Prioritize some, self-care routines, like nourishing your body with foods that make you feel good, but are also healthy. Practicing mindfulness routines, making sure you get enough sleep at night. The sun is going down early anyway, so you might as well go to bed when the sun starts to go down. Making sure that you get enough rest so that you can have energy to hit the next day and hit the ground running the next day. So the idea is to pour into yourself. If there's some relationships that you need to get rid of that aren't serving you, get rid of them now. Don't wait till January. If you need to start working on your health, start working on it now. Get a fitness routine in structure and in place now. And even little things like, taking hot baths and going for walks in nature and just giving to yourself. Now is the time to do it. Number 7, build mental resilience and mental strength. Winter really challenges us in many ways because it's shorter days, colder temperatures, but it's also a time to build your inner resilience. It's a time where you have to kind of embrace a little discomfort and see that as an opportunity to focus on strengthening your mindset. So when it gets cold outside and you want to work out, push yourself to do it. Push yourself to do it so that you start to build up the belief that you can do hard things. And it doesn't mean you have to do it every day, but maybe 3 times a week. A lot of people, I've heard, the idea of taking cold showers. I don't like taking cold showers, but I will push myself to get out of my bed in the cold and go to the gym early in the morning. And that'll wake me up just like a cold shower. So the point is, during this season, every so often challenge yourself, push yourself a little bit behind the limits so that you can build up that resilience for the new year. Number 8, network and build new relationships. While winter may feel isolating, it is a great time to nurture your important connections. And it's also a great time to reach out to your mentors, build new relationships, get in online communities or coaching, and really be around people that are in alignment with your goals and the things that you want to achieve in life, especially for 2025. You may need somebody to hold you accountable or give you fresh perspectives. Now is the time to do it. And ironically, it's a good time because there's a lot of holiday parties and a lot of networking events because of the holidays. So use that as an opportunity. If you're like, Tiffany, I don't really have a community or haven't started this stuff, there's plenty of organizations that will put on galas and balls and holiday parties. Use that as an opportunity to get out there and meet new people. Number 9, invest in learning and growing. Use this season to invest in yourself, whether it's reading new books, taking online courses, or attending some virtual workshops or virtual seminars. Be willing to try a new skill so that you're building up the knowledge that you need to hit those 2025 goals. This is the time to sharpen your saw, really bringing in all your mental strength to ensure that you're well prepared for any challenges or opportunities that could come your way. I think I've said this in another video. I've been slowly teaching myself Spanish. I'm not proficient, I'm not fluent, but I'm using this time every day to learn a new word, to learn a new sentence, so that by 2025, I may not be completely fluent, but I can say a few things. I might be able to keep up a little bit of a conversation, but I'm able to do that now and take my time so I don't feel rushed in January. Number 10, embrace patience and trust the process. Winter teaches us the value of patience. Just as seeds are planted in the cold months and bloom in the spring, trust that the actions that you take right now in winter will pay off later. Consistency is the key. You have got to stay committed to your vision. Even when progress is slow, keep going. And October, the month we're in right now, is the perfect time to just get started. One small thing, just one small thing, get started. And before you know it, it will become a habit and it'll become like second nature. So by the time you get to January, it's not even a thought. It's just part of who you are. By aligning with the winter arc, you can use this season to reflect, recharge, and really get strategic about planning for a year of success. Be willing to embrace the stillness of winter and the quietness as an opportunity for growth, so that when 2025 gets here, and ladies, it's right around the corner, okay? It's coming. You want to be ready to step into your goals with confidence and momentum. Everybody else is going to be doing the same old things, but not you. What you will do is make this winter the best it can be, so that when you get to 2025, it's just easy. Easy wins, easy things getting accomplished, easy goals. So keep going. Stay focused on getting things done now that we're in the winter arc, October, November, December, and January. Get it done now. Start now, so that when 2025 gets here, you're winning. That is all I had for you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.